glad to have you back. If you're new here, you are highly welcome. My name is Esther. Alright, so if you love what you're going to be hearing on my channel, please do well to subscribe. Alright, so for the past few weeks, alright, so I've been seeing this trend, proposal challenge. Alright, so I've watched so many proposal challenges and even me laugh. So come on, let's do this. Okay, so mine is would I call it weird or not the normal kind of proposal? So if you want to hear more about this, please keep watching. Alright, so I met my husband in church. Alright, I met my husband in church. We were in the same department. Alright, so one fateful day we started talking. Alright, we started gisting, and before you know, we started like we now talk like every day. Okay, so from his own point of view, he said that when he talked with me for like maybe minutes, I don't know, I remember, that he knew that that I had so much value. I said okay. So we started gisting. We talked like anytime he comes back from work, he'll call me, we'll gist, we'll talk and all that. But mind you, before then, we were in the same department like I said, but we never talked to each other. Alright, so personally I had this this thing about him that this guy is too proud. Alright, so what does it feel like? Look at how he's carrying himself. Okay, and he thinks that I'm a snob, that I don't talk to him, meanwhile every other person is talking to him. Alright, so but the truth is that when we started talking, all these things started coming out. Alright, but when we started talking I think in April that year, 2017. Alright, and you know, when you see someone, you just feel like you've known this person for like 10 years ago. Right, that's how I felt personally when I started talking with him. Alright, so we will talk, we'll catch up all times and all. So of course we've established that friendship, right? So that being established, the next point was for him to say, okay, I like you, alright, I would like to date you, I would like for you to be my girlfriend. I remember then it was in June. Alright, so he took me out. I think I came in from somewhere, so he told me let's meet up somewhere. Celebrities, I remember, in Enugu. So we met up there and he told me, okay, this is what he thinks. Alright, it was just 3 months of us talking. Okay, so he now said he thinks that he likes me and he would like me to be his girlfriend. Alright, and I said, okay, please give me some time, but I'm going to get back to him. So I think 2 weeks after, did I pray? Yes, I prayed. Did I talk to someone? Yes, I did. In fact, I talked to someone that actually said no, he doesn't like the guy. Alright, but I talked to someone who I respect so much, and she thinks that, see, if I have a peace of mind, I should go on with it. Alright, let me pause there. On the other hand, my husband he was working somewhere that he was being paid 50,000 naira monthly, and okay, pause there too. Alright, so let's go back to when he asked me out. I said yes at the end of 2 weeks. Alright, so why did I say yes? After I've prayed, I've talked with this person, I have an attraction, he's attracted to me, I'm attracted to him, I think. Alright, so we now started gisting and all that. So I think from April, May, June, okay, my birthday, from June till September, he asked me to marry him. So from June, July, August, September, so 4 months later, he proposed. But the proposal is not, like I said, it's not the regular proposal or the kind of proposal that you're like, oh my god, oh no, I did not do that. I did not do that. Alright, so how did it go down? Okay, that fateful day, he called me. I can't remember, but we were gisting in his place. Alright, and before he knew what was happening, he now said, okay, that's yeah, I can't remember the lines again, but The young man was lying down on his bed, and I think I was lying down on the bed too. And he now said that I can't remember, but he just asked the question, would I marry him? And I said, is that a proposal? He said yes. Okay. Personally, I was like, okay. See, there's nothing wrong with you having the all beautiful proposal, all roses everywhere decorated, looking fine, dressed up with glamour, friends and family pictures, paparazzi. There is nothing wrong with that. Alright, but mine, I think he had asked me previously what I would like my proposal, whatever, to be like, and I told him that I'm not a someone that likes things like that. I think I remember telling him. I think that's why he did what he did. So he now went up to do what I liked. Right? So I've heard some people say that they like that you will propose to them in public, all right, with beautiful decorations and with beautiful songs. Everybody has something that they love, all right. Find out what works for your partner, right? So personally, I think that I liked that. I wouldn't, even though I don't know, but I liked it. I wasn't against it. I just said yes. So it was like I was being proposed to. There was no ring on my hand, all right, and life was still cool, all right. So there are some of our friends that got to know. Right, it wasn't everybody, right? We didn't need to show everybody that, okay, see what happened, and all that, or the status has changed. No, it wasn't necessary. All right, so that was it. Okay, now that he had proposed to me, you remember when I said you should pause? So I'm starting from there now. My husband was working somewhere where they were paying him 50,000 naira a month. All right, and when he asked that question, the next thing he told me I should do was to get a book that 1 year from now, which was September 23rd, that we're going to get married. As funny as it sounds, 1 year later we got married. So before then, he didn't have so much. You know how, like I said, I didn't have so much I don't know how to explain it, right? But I've seen some girls say that, see, if you don't have this, if you don't have this, if you don't have this, please don't ask me, go and get it before you come back. Alright, but this is my story. In fact, I've stopped sharing this story because people think that it's too good to be a lie, or too not true. Like, it's not true, it didn't happen. Alright, compared to how we are now and then. See, he didn't have so much, alright, and this young man was going to get married. Alright, the only drive that he always had was, see, God, that he can't bring someone's child and keep her hungry. Alright, that was his drive. So everything about our wedding was literally given to us by our friends and family. Alright, so literally everything that happened on our wedding was given from friends and family. Alright, he did some. In fact, one of the things that he did, that when he got money, he just went to go and pay for a hotel. I'm not telling you, have people now that see plenty things here, and I said no, that one is important to him. Alright, so it's important that we know what priorities are for people. Alright, he knew that okay, see, we know that we didn't have so much, but we didn't have to break a bank. We didn't want a situation where we finish wedding and we'll start calling on people to come and rescue us. We didn't want a situation where we finish wedding and we'll start telling ourselves, oh, I told you I didn't want that and you got that. Well, no, we didn't want that fight. In fact, after the wedding, we had our reception like 1 hour and we just left. Alright, so we didn't want a situation where we'll start feeling bad that this wedding went wrong. No, so we started on a beautiful high-speed note. Like, it was so beautiful. And on the other hand, see, I know that there are ladies who want something big for their wedding, for their proposal and all that. Alright, but I still know there are some guys that won't make so much money until you marry them. Let me say it again. I know that there are some guys, there are some men, responsible men that don't have so much now, that if you will agree to marry them, that is when their door of greatness opens. Okay, so don't say, oh, because you don't have a car, because you don't have a, I don't know what they call now, you don't have 1 million or 2 million or 10 million or whatever it is, because you don't have this, I'm not going to marry you. See, I think you should sit down and think about it as a young girl. See, you love this guy and you know he's not lazy. Alright, my husband wasn't lazy. Like, we got married in September, alright? For 3 months, it wasn't so a nice experience. Trust me, it wasn't so a nice experience. But from the next year, which was 2018, it was like God remembered us. Alright, but from that time, I know that nothing was going to, it wasn't going to be permanent, because it's not like he was lying down on the bed and praying to God that he should. No. He was doing something. He was consciously working on something to make sure that it works. And eventually, something clicked. And the way our lives turned around, it was like 360 degrees. It was mind blowing. So today, when I sit down to talk about it, I tell young girls, see, you love this person, but it's looking like he doesn't have so much, and you are telling him no, that you're not ready for marriage. Tomorrow he moves on with another girl, and you say that he had broken your heart. I've heard stories like that. Please, if you love this person and you know that he's of the same faith with you, like faith, alright, and you know that you guys can hold on, like move on, like the Bible said, can two work together except they agree. So if you know that two of you can work together and you are in agreement, see, there's nothing guys can put your hands together that won't. Alright, and for some young men out there that are hoping and looking on and praying that and saying that if I don't have so money in my account, I'm not going to get married. The shocker for you again is that there is this favor, there is this next level that comes your way when you get married. It's not just getting married, but when you treat the woman right, the heavens literally opens its gates for you. So it's high time you start considering. It's high time you start thinking again. If really, is it money? I always tell young guys that, see, it's not money. If you tell me that it's money that's holding you for getting married, I'll tell you one. In fact, I'll tell you my story. Alright, but now, like I said earlier on, I don't share my story that much again because people say it's not true. So I don't. So whenever it is that you tell me, I will stand from where you are and tell you what I think. Alright, but people have lost on plenty opportunities, plenty good opportunities. Of course, more will come, right? But at the end of the day, they'll sit down to regret. Alright, today, someone can be $1,000,000 rich today, and tomorrow crashes. Right? It happens. A lot of things can happen. But just know that if you have someone by your side who you have the same belief in, like you guys believe in God together, there's nothing you hold your hands together to pray to God that He won't do for you. Most especially when you treat the woman right as a man. Alright? So you don't have to neglect her. You don't have to what's the word? You have to encourage her to not tell her that, see, things will be fine, alright? Things will make sense one day. Before you know it, it will surely make sense. So that's my proposal story, right? Alright, so I've seen some good proposal videos and I'm like, whoa, wow. But I have never for once felt that my proposal should be like that. No, I didn't like that. I think I was a shy person, alright? I was. Even till now, if he the other day he was asking me if he comes again, would I don't think. Alright, so if you got value from my today's video, please do well to subscribe, like my video, and share it. Thank you, and till I come your way again, please stay safe. Bye.